Danger, high voltage.
A return match from WCW Monday Nitro where the two youngsters you're about to see had their biggest win of their career. Now, of course, thanks to the Horsemen, but let me say this, that a win is a win, as you know, Brain, and they'll take it, and that was a big step for them in their career.
And not only that, it means a lot to them. It's going to give them that little step forward that they need. They're just a couple steps shy of being major players here at WCW. They're young, they're powerful, they're off the wall, which is always good, like I say. And they just need a couple good wins in their belt and some confidence. Look what happened to the Prince.
Prince Iaukea is still the TV champ, of course, this Sunday. Lord Steven Regal gets a shot at regaining the World TV belt as part of Spring Stampede on pay-per-view.
I mean, the Prince had a good run. I mean, it's going to end, but I mean, he had a good run. He was lucky to do what he did.
It's going to end. He could beat Regal.
Oh, I doubt that, Tony. I doubt that very seriously. Here come a couple street bums.
It's time for a party. Rocco Ross, Johnny Grunge, Public Enemy in a return match. Of course, as you know, their bitter feud with the Horsemen, namely Jarrett and Mongo, continue. Let me also ask this, Brain, about the Horsemen. I want you to think about this answer. Give me the best answer that you can possibly give without lying. We saw the footage earlier. Ric Flair came down to help out Chris Benoit, but Jarrett and Mongo did not. And they were in the building. They were, as Public Enemy says, they were in the house that night.
Yeah, but you don't know where they were dressing. You don't know if they were dressing together. You don't know if they had a monitor in the hall, if there was a monitor in the dressing room. You don't know if they were even aware of it or anybody went to get them. I mean, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt. The Horsemen's in trouble. They all band together. Or maybe they were just arguing. Maybe they were fighting over Deborah. Maybe they were fighting each other. Who knows what's going on here at this nut house we call WCW?
Well, I've been saying that for years.
Asylum.
We'll have our main event next on Worldwide.
I can find out for you, though.
This portion of WCW Worldwide Wrestling is brought to you by Winter Fresh Gum from Wrigley. Icy cool flavor for icy cool breath that lasts and lasts and lasts.
There you see the table in the foreground, and here you see the match in the ring. And right now, Public Enemy wasting no time. They feel they've got something to prove, not only to the Horsemen, but to these two youngsters who got that big win recently on Nitro. Hello, would you talk here?
I'll talk when I feel like it.
Oh, you will?
I'm observing. A smart man will listen before he speaks. Remember that, Shivani. And a man doing play-by-play next to me will donate cash to me. Those are sayings that go down in history.
I've known many play-by-play men who you have worked with. And I don't know one that's given you cash.
That's why I've selected you, Tony, to be the one.
I get the prize, right?
You're the winner, Tony.
Thank you. How much do you want, Brain?
You have to worry about McMahon and Dick Clark coming up to your door. I'll just do it right here.
Publishers Clearinghouse, right?
Public Enemy will clear out a house real quick for you. They'll take all your furniture out on the lawn and bust it up.
Chaos and rage here.
See, now their attitude's changing a little bit. The longer you're in this sport, you realize, forget the smiles, the signing the autographs, patting the kids on the head. There's a bunch of big people out there that want you hurt and want you out of the way so they can make all the money. And that's the only way you're going to survive here, and you're going to have to be the toughest one of them all. And I think they're starting to realize that now.
Johnny Grunge, as Mark Curtis checks in with Chaos. Right now, what they have done here in this matchup is dictate the pace. And I'm not so sure if the Horsemen are around here worldwide this week. We haven't seen them. But, I will also say this. When the Horsemen came in the other night, here's a cover, 1, 2, and Nitro. It was basically Jeff Jarrett and Deborah and Jeff wielding the Halliburton. And Steve Mongo McMichael was not too happy about it. So as good as the Horsemen have looked, Mongo and Jarrett, they're still having a little bit of problems together.
Well, I mean, look at the Oakland A's years ago. I mean, with Reggie Jackson. Look what happened with Billy Martin with the Yankees. I mean, everybody always fights. Look what happened with football. I mean, guys are always fighting. I mean, hockey, they fight each other. Every sport involved, people fight. Doesn't mean they don't work together good as a team. It just means maybe they just don't get along personally. But when women are involved, like Deborah, and as beautiful as she is, Yeah, that's a little
Different.
thin ice to walk
Yeah.
on. That's personal, and that's when it becomes dangerous.
So basically what you're trying to say here, and I'm trying fans to explain what Heenan just said. I think what we just heard is Bobby Heenan does not trust women, right?
No, I love women. I think there should be more women attorneys. That's what I've always said. What I'm saying is when a woman is as beautiful as Deborah, hearts will go in different directions and people lose control of themselves. No, she's a beautiful woman. No, I think there should be more women attorneys and judges. They're the backbone of this country.
Well, you're a heck of a guy.
You bet I am.
Into the ropes on the far side. Pickup.
It's just a bunch of these blue-collar, lazy sissies that want to not get an education and work for some place where you can wear your name on your shirt. Those are the losers in life, pal.
It's the backbone of America, Brain.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be the brains of America than the backbone.
Okay. And here's a reversal.
There's other parts of America you can be too, you know.
Tell you got to. Oh! Great maneuver by Chaos. Their first big offensive move that time, because up until that time it's been all Public Enemy. They've been dominating here.
Well, it looks to me like the team of Public Enemy, I don't think they really consider how strong these guys are and how good they've become. They took them a little nonchalantly, and they can't do that. I'm just watching the action. I'm watching their bodies. I mean, they're in tremendous shape.
I don't know if they took them nonchalant or not here. I think they were very confident. Maybe the fact is, they've lost to this team. Maybe the fact is that they are thinking too much about their match this Sunday against the Horsemen at Spring Stampede.
Well, that does happen a lot. Sometimes people think one or two matches ahead, and they can't because it's that first match you have coming up. Well, that guy will stop you. Stop you cold.
Picks him up. On the bag, Mark Curtis looks. Rage very slowly pivots over to make the tag to Chaos, and this is what you want to do. If you want to slam the man, slam him in your part of the ring, in your corner, and that's what is being done. It's a short walk for the opponent or your partner to come in and start some offense.
I'll tell you what High Voltage needs right here. I can see it right now as a manager. They need a manager to keep them focused. He's walking around a little too much after wearing Rocco Rock down. Rocco Rock is so tough. You never know when he's going to pop up on his feet and do something. Or with a table or chair. See, you can't showboat like this. There are times and places for that. Beat the man you got in there right now. That's what a good manager would do. He'd focus them. Good switch, no tag. That's fine. That's tag team wrestling.
Scoop slam. One advantage they have.
Now cover him. Go for the cover.
Their power. They certainly are the most powerful of the two teams. But of course, Public Enemy they're the brawlers, and
they're street smart.
Yeah, don't forget the table down at the near side here. In the corner once again. Here's the exchange. Rage, Chaos, double team, and this young duo looking to make it 2 in a row over Public Enemy here.
But it wasn't a good double team because he had a count of 5 to get out of that ring. They should have done as much damage as they could to the count of 5, then let him get out. That's what a good manager would do. Oh! I've managed a lot of tag teams in my life, and I know you've got to keep them going because there's so much ego and animosity there with teams usually. One thinks the other is getting the light shine on him more than the other one. They think he's a bigger star. So you just got to keep them focused at what's going on in that ring.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with you on all counts. Here's a cover. Great moonsault from a springboard in the middle rope. We got a 2 count and 3 count. I don't necessarily agree with that, but let me say this. I do agree with the fact that wrestling, because of the rules, the 5 count to break, warnings and that, they are so flexible, they allow things like this to happen. So being able to take advantage of the 5 count is within the parameters of the rules, and why not do it?
Of course, you have to take advantage. Believe me, a baseball manager, when he goes to the mound, he knows how much time he's giving his other man to warm up.
Sure he does.
And they talk about the instant replay in sports, and, well, they didn't want to give up a timeout. There's rules, and you have to take advantage of them. If you don't, you're going to be in last place all the time.
To the attack again. Chaos will send Rocco. There's another moonsault with a springboard flip. It did not work this time.
I remember telling Vince Lombardi years and years ago, I said, winning's not the only thing. It's the most important thing. And he turned it around and used that slogan that I told him. But
yeah, right. Johnny Grunge is in. Sending the man near side up and down. Grunge to the midsection. it. Grunge sending Chaos over. Up and down he goes.
He's here to party.
The fans are now into this one. A big comeback mounted by Johnny Grunge and Public Enemy here.
It's only a matter of time that he remembers he's got a table out there. I think he's found it. Oh.
So did Rage.
That gives a new meaning to bringing the meat to the table, huh?
Boy, does it ever. And now as Rage is down, Chaos is up. So is Rocco Rock.
Oh!
1, 2, 3.
They did it. They did it. They're not as big as High Voltage. They're not as powerful, but they know what to do in that ring when that bell rings. Former tag team champion, Street People.
Street People?
Public Enemy, they live in alleys, in the gutters, sleep in dumpsters, eat out of them.
And they're celebrating with their fans.
He went out the other night to get a pack of cigarettes and some guy stepped on his hand. You mentioned that?
They're cheering in the stands with Public Enemy. Look at them up there. They're your winners, Brain, on Worldwide Wrestling. And coming up this Sunday, all the great matches we have for you available exclusively on pay-per-view, including Public Enemy and the Horsemen, and what has to be titled, labeled as a Super Grudge match, called a Spring Stampede, 7 o'clock Eastern Time.
Well, it's going to be something. It's going to be a tremendous, tremendous event. Oh no, I don't like that song at all. There's Public Enemy taking it to High Voltage right here. Throws him out through the ropes. Guess where he lands? Right on the table. What a centerpiece. Off the top rope, Rocco Rock. Referee in position to the count. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Public Enemy. Oh yeah.
We're out of here.